Hi friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to find the root of a quadratic equation using a general equation, like general formula for the equation. You know, if we have a quadratic equation with this expression as squared, right, minus bx plus c equals to 0. If you have this kind of equation and we choose to divide all through by what? By the coefficient of the highest power of x here, which is a. Now dividing all through by the coefficient of x, which is a, that would be s squared minus b over ax plus c over a equals to 0. Can you see this, friend? And I told you guys that we have something we call the sum and also the product of a quadratic equation. And the sum is given by what? If you recall the sum, which is equals to alpha plus what? Beta. And alpha plus beta is what? Minus b over a. And you recall the product. And the product is given by what? Alpha beta, which is equals to what? C over a. Now, if you look at okay, let's just call this one equation 1, equation 2. If you look at the coefficient of x in equation 1 and also equation 2, if you look at this very well, we are having minus b over a, and minus b over a is taken to be the sum, which is what? Alpha plus beta. While our c over a is taken to be the what? Product, which is c over a. Can you see this now? So in this case, I'm going to replace this. I'm going to put them inside this expression, so that I'll be having s squared minus into brackets b over a is actually what? Alpha plus beta, close bracket, I'm writing x, plus c over a is actually what? Alpha beta, which is equals to 0. So the equation for the root of the quadratic equation is given by s squared minus into bracket alpha plus beta x plus what? Alpha beta equals to 0. So now the next thing we need to do here is just to look for how to just apply this formula, how to use this formula to find the root of to find the equation of a quadratic equation. Now let's just go ahead and use this following roots. Now the question is, find the quadratic equation whose roots are a. We are having 3 and minus 2. Then our b is equal to be what? 1 over 2 and 5, right? And our c is equal to be minus 1 and what? And 8. My d is equal to be what? 3 over 4 and 1 over 2. So in this case, I won't stress myself. I'm just going to show you how to use this root to find it, to derive in an equation. But in this case, I will solve just a and also b for you guys, but the c and d will be the one you are going to solve. And do where to comment your answer. You are going to drop your answer in the comments box below. Now if you look at this, I'm having 3 and 2. You can just say let me just move to the solution. A now in this case, let your what? Your alpha equals to 3 and your beta equals to minus 2. Right? So you are going to record this equation, which is s squared minus into bracket alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equals to 0. Then s squared equals minus into bracket, what's my alpha? That's 3, plus what's my beta? Minus 2. Can you see this now? My beta is minus 2. X plus what? Alpha beta. Alpha beta, that will be 3 multiplied by minus 2, which is what? Into bracket minus 6 equals to 0. So I'm having what? S squared minus into bracket again. Plus times minus is actually what? Minus. So 3 minus 2 is what? Is 1. X plus what? Into bracket minus 6 equals to what? 0. Let me just open the bracket directly. So I'm having what? S squared minus x minus 6 equals to 0. So this is the equation. Can you see this now? So moving to the b now, I'm going to use what? The roots are what? 1 over 2 and also what? 5. So you're not going to do the same thing. Let's your alpha equals to 1 over 2 and your beta equals to what? 5. Then you should record the equation s squared minus into bracket alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equals to 0. Can you see this now? So in this case, what do you think I can do? So I don't need to stress myself actually. So let's just go. I'm having what? S squared minus into brackets. What's my alpha? 1 over 2 plus beta is taken to be 5. Can you see this now? X plus what? Alpha beta. Alpha beta is what? 1 over 2 multiplied by 5. 1 over 2 multiplied by 5 should give us something like 5 over 2. So you're having what? 5 over 2 equals to what? 0. So that I'm having x square minus 1 over 2 plus 5. 1 over 2 plus 5, that should give you something like 7 over 2. 1 over 2 plus 5, let me just check it. 1 over 2 plus 5 is actually that's 11 over 2 actually. So 11 over 2, we're having plus minus 11 over 2x plus 5 over 2 equals to what? 0. Now the question is that, are you going to leave your answer like this? Actually, if you leave it like this, is very very good and nice. But you can just, I told you guys that if you want to form any quadratic equation, the coefficient of xa must be 1. And this shows that this is a quadratic equation. But if you look at this very way, I can just manipulate it, show that if you look at the first formula for the first equation here, I said let's divide all through by the coefficient of what? Of the highest power of x, which is our a. By dividing all through, we want to make the coefficient of x here to be equals to 1. So we divide everything, we have what? Minus b over a. And if you look at this, my b over a, both of them are having what? A at the bottom. And look at this, both of them are having what? 2 at the bottom. Then I can just say, let's multiply all this equation by what? By 2. Multiplying all by what? By 2 now. So that I will be having what? 2 multiplied by x squared is what? 2x squared minus this will cancel this. This will cancel this. I'm having 11x plus what? Plus 5 equals to 2 multiplied by 0 is what? 0. So it will be the best if you can actually leave your answer like this. If you leave it like this, is actually good, but it will be leaving it like this shows that you are actually, you are good. You are good. Can you see that? So if you leave it like this, is very good. So the C and also the D is for you guys. So do well to comment in the comment box below and let me know your mind. And don't forget that I'm here for not only for mathematics. I'm here for physics, chemistry, and as well biology and further maths. So what you actually need to do here in this case is that you need to drop the topic you want me to teach you guys, and you want me to release the video. Kindly like this video and share it. And if you haven't watched the previous one, kindly go to the channel and watch the previous quadratic equation. Thanks for watching.